Phone's on mute. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Wednesday Biblical Law class in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Right up here on 79th and Ingleside, 938. You know what I'm saying? East 79th Street in Chicago, Illinois. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, in the area, you know what I'm saying, come stop through, check us out. I'm also, y'all are done. I'm holding it down for my main man, Officer Lamakiala, with my right hand man right here, Officer Rum. You know what I'm saying? We about to get this this class going. Last week we were going over the laws of a priest and get to finish that topic. So we're just gonna finish that topic off. You know what I'm saying? The laws of a priest. You know, we got into a lot of heavy scriptures, so if you didn't get a chance, go back and check that class out. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna end off that topic on this note. We're gonna go down to 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Like it. Also, if you have any questions online, you know what I'm saying, just ask your questions. Type your questions in. We get to them as soon as possible. Do we have any questions in the room?
Nah, sure.
Okay. All right, we got no questions in the room. You see any questions online yet?
I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I got this right here. See if I can spot it.
Yeah. Just
Just
like it.
Okay.
Have any questions on Facebook or YouTube? Just let us know. Shalom says. All right, you got that for me, Art?
Come on, sir.
All right, let's roll.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. I changed thee therefore before power.
Salaki, 2 Timothy chapter 4.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1.
Okay. Oh, you in first. Check it out. You in first. Yeah. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1.
Come on, sir.
All right, go ahead.
I changed thee therefore.
Go ahead.
I changed thee therefore power and the Lord Jesus Christ, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing and his kingdom.
He shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing and his kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So what we getting off into, you know what I'm saying, is Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, coming to, you know what I'm saying, the giving us the laws of when it comes down to being a priest, the things that and how we should handle and conduct ourselves as priests of the Lord. Read on.
Verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season.
Instant in season and out of season. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what it boils down to is that we have been given a charge to go out and preach and not preach, teach and prophesy. You know what I'm saying? Because men in the I.S.U.P.K, we don't want to get wrapped up into Christian dogma. That's the reason why we don't use words, you know what I'm saying, to describe ourselves like these Christian churches do. You know what I'm saying? Like preachers and bishops and different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We want to be totally removed from all the Christian dogma that you will come across. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we don't use words like that to describe what we do. But when we teaching and we prophesying the words of the Most High, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do that in season and out of season. What it boils down to with a lot of people, what they want, you know what I'm saying, is people to tell them what they want to hear and not what they need to hear. Right. The truth is like medicine. You know what I'm saying? It tastes bitter sometimes, but it's what you need. It's not, you know what I'm saying, what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. That's you know right. what I'm saying? So we got to do that in season and out of season. Right. That's one of the laws is when it comes down to being a priest and a prophet of the Most High. You got something on that, Art?
No, sure.
All right, then let's roll.
Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
So what is it? It's telling you to do. It's telling you to do all of these things that the people need. You know what I'm saying? If the people need to be rebuked, and you rebuke them people, you correct them, you get them in order, and whatever situation that they may need. If they need exhortation, if they need to learn something, it's your responsibility to teach them what they need to learn, right. not what they want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Or to piggyback, be yes men, and to piggyback whatever they want to do. And you know what I'm saying, as a disgusting Christian, you know what I'm saying, like these Christian pastors do. Read on.
Verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
At the time will come, and the time is here, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As we see in the I.S.U.P.K, man, you know what I'm saying, going out and giving the word to your people, mm-hmm. preaching, teaching and prophesying the word of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? You know, giving the people exactly what they need, mm-hmm. they don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They would rather hear that, you know what I'm saying, it's fine what they doing. You know what I'm saying? It's fine to, you know what I'm saying, be out here sleeping with everybody, woman, you know what I'm saying, smoking weed. Mm-hmm. All of that stuff is good. God is still in love. That's what they want to hear. We're not going to give you what you want to hear in the I.S.U.P.K. In the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to give you what you need to hear.
That's right.
And we're gonna tell you what the Most High said about how disgusting that your lifestyle is. You know what I'm saying? Right. We're gonna let you know that in season and out of season, right. because that's our responsibility as priests.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to everybody and on earth, everybody has different hats to wear and different responsibilities. Our responsibility as priests is to come to you before the people and let them know where they in error at. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as we went over last week. But go ahead.
But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itchy ears.
Shall they do what? Repeat that whole thing.
For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts.
But after their own what?
Lusts.
After their own lusts, they're gonna appoint people. Go ahead.
Shall they heap to themselves?
They're gonna heap to themselves what?
Teachers.
They're gonna heap to themselves teachers. Read on.
Having itching ears.
Having itching ears. You know what I'm saying? Because they want somebody to you know what I'm saying, to tickle their ear. They want somebody to tell them what they want to hear and not what they need to hear. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna heap to themselves teachers. They're gonna appoint pastors and stuff that's gonna tell them it's okay to be a homosexual.
Right.
They're gonna heap to themselves teachers that's gonna tell them, okay, you know, Christ died for you can eat that pork. You know what I'm saying? You can have that pork chop sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had a situation earlier today when I'm at lunch, you know what I'm saying? Brother say he forgot his lunch, you know what I'm saying? Another brother sitting next to him, you know what I'm saying? Gonna say, you know, well, I got this swine over here, you know, I got this pork over here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying, like he offered him something good, you know what I'm saying? And the brother even say, man, he blessed him. You know what I'm saying? And these two brothers, you know what I'm saying, they supposed to be Christians, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you Christ-like, then you will handle yourself in a manner that Christ wanted you to handle things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna go and take that pork, you know what I'm saying, and call it a blessing.
Right.
Call, you know what I'm saying, a pork sandwich a blessing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What kind of nonsense is that? You know what I'm saying? When really, in all actuality, as priests of the Lord, we know that that's a curse.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just to be real and like the word says, to preach the word in season and out of season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To give the true definition of what a priest of the Lord and a prophet of the Lord is supposed to do. He's supposed to tell you that is wrong and that's a curse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And you got a lot of these little so-called storefront churches all over Chicago,
right,
where sisters will go to them men for counseling,
mm-hmm.
and these guys will tell these women to put their husband out.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to cook whatever you want to cook. All you got to do is pray over it.
Yep.
You know, they just misleading God's flock, man, in every way you can imagine. And it's like people rather hear a smooth, soothing lie than to hear a harsh truth.
Yeah, we going there next. You know what you're doing. I see that's why it's one body. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's one body, because that's exactly what we were going next. But you know what I'm saying, like, the thing of it is, and that's the reason why people like Steve Harvey is so successful, because he's gonna sit up to and tell a woman all day, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
like, think like a man and this and that, and like, you know what I'm saying, make them wait 90 days for this and that, different things like that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, knowing nothing about, you know what I'm saying, how a relationship is really supposed to work, you know what I'm saying, in the eyes of the Most High, just giving women all kind of off the wall random stuff, because he knows what they want to hear, and he knows what's going to appeal to the masses, you know what I'm saying, as far as what he's telling them to do, and you know what I'm saying. Go ahead. And
that's what's getting them rich.
That's
what's lying to the people.
Yeah, and you know, and these preachers know.
Yeah,
these preachers know what to say. I'm telling you, like, sitting in that Christian church, all they do over and over again, you see them catering to what a woman wants to hear. You know what I'm saying? Catering, because if you look in any congregation, 80 to 90% of the congregation is going to be, you know what I'm saying, women.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Flooded in that Christian church. And all them stinking, you know what I'm saying, disgusting leeches of a pastor is trying to do is either get in their pants or get in their wallets. That's it. Go ahead.
And what's amazing, sir, is so much stuff coming over this internet about different pastors in different countries and stuff.
Right.
I was looking at an article today. The pastor had all the women in his congregation bend over, take their panties off, and he said he had his finger supposed to have been holy or something.
Wow.
And this is he stick his finger inside him, and this is gonna help them get a husband.
Wow.
But the amazing thing is all the women bent over and let's do it.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they pastor said, because they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they want to go to somebody that's gonna tell them something that sounds good to them. You know what I'm saying? This sounds good to me, that I'm gonna be able to just bend over and get me a husband.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, for you to get you a real husband, what you got to do is you got to show yourself as a virtuous woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Show yourself as a earner and an asset to a man, and you will find you know what I'm saying, a great husband. You know what I'm saying? But you not finna find no husband by bending over the past and so and letting him stick his finger up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying, that just goes to show you that Christianity is the synagogue of Satan. Like they embody what the white man set out to accomplish.
That's right.
By creating what he created with that Christianity and following that white Jesus and different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They embody it to a T, because they're gonna follow whatever he says at every given whim to try to get them out of the bondage of what we face. But what they got to realize is that at the end of the day, Only thing that's going to get us out of this bondage is following these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you ain't going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Because black people is good for trying to finagle their way through something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we're not going to be able to finagle our way to the kingdom.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now, I was going to say, the crazy part is the average woman in Chicago. I always speak of Chicago because we live here.
Right.
They put these men on pedestals, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They really do. They do anything for these pastors. Could just put something out there and they'll do it, man.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what it might be.
Yeah, and it seems to be just getting crazy and crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As we go on, like, you know, you see the pastor just making it rain and have all the kids coming out there fighting for the money, all kind of just nonsense that they pulling out the sky, you know, like we was talking about last week, just beat the sin off like, come on, man.
Right.
Like what's wrong with getting it inside of this word, finding out the true spirit behind the law, you know what I'm saying, as we supposed to do. We're not supposed to be just looking at the law, you know what I'm saying, as face value. We're supposed to, like Christ, his objective was to show us the spirit behind the law.
Right.
So then we will be more abreast of following the law, because we can follow it, but you know what I'm saying, if we don't understand the spirit behind it, we would just like we were doing in the Old Testament, we were just finding ways of finagling around it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm a sin, like I'm gonna still commit this sin, and I'm gonna just keep me some sheep, you know what I'm saying, to sacrifice. And you know what I'm saying, like not following the true spirit of what the Most High set these things in order for. Right. But go ahead.
That was like last week we was talking about that dude, you know, from the Two Live Crew, Uncle Luke. People like Don Juan.
Right.
You know, actually that pimping and all that game that you run on women actually began in the church. These pastors, they picked them pimps and stuff. They picked up their game watching the pastors. Yeah. Talk people into just bringing up, handing them money.
Right.
You know, so all this stuff go hand in hand, and you have to be so careful that you're not misled, because that's not the spirit of the Most High.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of the Most High, it's just like it just said, you know what I'm saying? Like what we're going to do, we're going to preach, you know, prophesy the word of the Most High in season and out of season, whether you want to hear it or not. You're going to get the truth by the priests and the prophets and the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
On a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it online, you're gonna get it in person. We gonna be out on the streets, you know what I'm saying, in front of your face, telling you the truth about this here.
Right.
Nothing else.
Right.
Not our own opinion, not what we think should happen and how we think things should go, but the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, which is the authority, man, for us coming into what, you know what I'm saying, we know as a kingdom, man.
Right.
If we don't always, you know, if you want to suffer and die on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, continue to suffer and die, continue to live the lifestyle that you want to live, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to receive the kingdom of the Most High, which is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians being rulership on this earth that we living in, you know what I'm saying, on this earth, then if you want to receive that kingdom, then what you have to do is start following the law, statutes, and commandments and acting like royalty that God has set you up to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we supposed to be. This is our calling. Right. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Verse 4. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth.
They should turn their ears away from what?
The truth.
What's the truth? You know what I'm saying? What is the truth? The truth is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? This Bible, you know what I'm saying? The oracles of the Most High, this is what we follow. This is the truth of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to who the Lord loves.
That's right.
Who the Lord wants to be in power and rulership. Because at the end of the day, the white man is here for a specific reason.
Right.
He's here to be like a whooping stick. You know what I'm saying? And when that whooping stick is done being used, he's gonna be done away with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. When Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians get their self in order, you know what I'm saying, where the Most High don't have to use his whooping stick anymore, he's gonna get rid of that whooping stick.
Right.
Simple as that. But go ahead.
And shall be turned unto fables.
It shall be turned to what?
Fables.
What's a fable?
A lie.
Yeah,
a story. Something made up.
Something made up. You know what I'm saying? Like Christianity. Like you was just bringing out. You know what I'm saying? Like if they bend over and like that nonsense.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? Bring your ties to the pastor.
Right.
Let him, you know what I'm saying, ride in the Rolls Royce, and then you would receive a blessing on top of that. You know what I'm saying? No,
you'll receive your blessing when you make it to heaven.
When you make it to heaven. Because you got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Pearly gates and all
right.
that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to drop that right there. We're going to go over to Isaiah chapter 30.
Come on, sir.
Chapter 30 and verse 9.
Isaiah.
Because there's man, it's just so disheartening sometimes that, you know what I'm saying, that when you see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they have their resolutions right in front of their faces.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, what can change their whole entire life, you know what I'm saying, is right in front of their faces, and they continuously decide to do something different than that because of their lust.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just being, you know what I'm saying, being rebellious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
This who? This is a what?
A rebellious people.
This is a rebellious people. Talking about God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Who we know as the Israelites of the Bible. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Everything down to the curses of the Bible will show you that. You know what I'm saying? We can prove it in I.S.U.P.K. We can prove everything that we say. You know what I'm saying? We back up everything we say. And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Jews, the Israelites, God's chosen people. YAHANNA, which means that to be a son of the power. These are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? But read on.
Lying children.
Lying children. You know what I'm saying? How many lies do we tell on a daily basis just to get ahead? You know what I'm saying? Just to be like the white man. You know what I'm saying? Who is the biggest liar in the world? You know what I'm saying? The biggest deceiver in the world. And that's why his name is the devil. You know what I'm saying? We call him the devil that the Bible speak of. It just means that he is the biggest deceiver of all deceivers.
That's right.
Read on.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
That will not hear what?
The law of the Lord.
They will not hear this law of the Lord. They ain't trying to hear that, you know what I'm saying, they can't have that pork. They ain't trying to hear that they can't smoke them blunts. They ain't trying to hear that they can sleep with any whore that would crack their legs open for them. You know what I'm saying? And women vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Any dog that'll lie with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to hear these things. That life ain't all just about them enjoying themselves and celebrating. Like, what do black people have to celebrate, man? You tell every day they want to get together, smoke and drink. What are you smoking and drinking and celebrating for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You celebrating being on the bottom of every metropolis around the face of this earth.
Right.
That's what you celebrating, being destitute and always needing another nation just to survive, man.
Right.
I'm tired of it, man.
That's right.
I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And as a priest of the Lord, what we do on a weekly basis is do everything in our power, man, to end this kingdom so our kingdom begins, man.
That's right.
We don't have to be on the bottom no more. And we don't have to cleave to these other nations. These other nations have to cleave to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we back in a position that the Most High wants us in. Read on. Verse 10.
Which say to the seers, see not.
Which say to the seers, see not. You know what I'm saying? And old time, you know what I'm saying, when they talked about the prophets of the Most High, they called them seers as well. You you know what I'm saying, serious, because why? Because they know things that's gonna come before they come to pass. They see what's gonna happen to you, what's gonna befall you before it comes to pass. And they tell you, you know what I'm saying, look, Doc, you need to stop smoking that weed, man. You're gonna catch lung cancer. You need to stop being a homosexual because you're gonna get AIDS and die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Telling you what is gonna befall you for being a disgusting creature, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High, He has set these laws into place, not because, just like if you look at the law of tithes, you think the Most High really needs your money when He owns everything? He can have whatever He wants.
Right.
You think He really needs your money, or He even needs to give your money to His people? No. But at the same time, that is what establishes brotherhood on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Most High has set into place, not for Himself, but for you. You know what I'm saying? He don't want you to eat that pork because that pork is not something to be eaten. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an unclean, disgusting animal. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be detrimental to your life. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not setting these laws into place just being some kind of evil dictator. The Most High is setting His law, statutes, and commandments in place for blacks to be set apart from other people, to make them a special people unto Himself.
Right.
Read on.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
No, so don't tell us these right things, prophets. You know what I'm saying? Things that you see, you know what I'm saying, that's going to happen, what we need to be doing and what we need to not be doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop doing this and stop doing that. I ain't trying to hear all that. All I'm trying to do is have a good time. That's what these people were saying. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is have and go and sit over there and smoke their weed and make it through this slavery that they're going through. When we don't have to be enslaved. We don't have to be on the bottom forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? If we follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and have the Most High on our side. That's right. But if we don't have the Most High on our side, we don't have a chance in hell. Right. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a chance in hell of surviving through anything. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that, because these white people are going to continue to keep their foot on your neck. That's right. As long as you continue to live a disgusting life and want to be up under them, doing what they doing and receive the curses that they're going to receive. Right. That's exactly what you're going to receive. Read on.
Speak unto us smooth things, prophesying deceits.
Speak unto us what?
Smooth things.
Smooth things. You know what I'm saying? Just this is like Creflo Dollar. He tell his congregation that if you not sinning, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said you need to sin.
Wow.
For it could be a need for Christ. If you weren't sinning, then there won't be no need for Christ.
Wow.
How disgusting is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say so go continue being a homosexual. Go on, continue to be, eating your pork, smoking your weed, sleeping with whoever wife you decide that you want to sleep to and throwing her away. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can continue to live a disgusting life, you know what I'm saying, as a man. You know what I'm saying? We got any question come up online?
Nah, sir.
Okay, let me see. What's going on over here? All right. No questions on Facebook either. All right, let's roll.
Things prophesying deceit. Smooth things prophesying deceit.
Read.
Verse 11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Read that again.
Verse 11. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
So they're going to cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. You know what I'm saying? The Most High ain't going to be with us if we just want to continue hear what we want to hear and to soothe our ears of, you know what I'm saying, of the disgustingness of our lifestyles, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we continue to go on that path and just go with yes men and people that's just gonna say whatever you want to hear, you know what I'm saying, to appease you for the moment, you know what I'm saying, rather than to, you know what I'm saying, come before the priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K who have love for our people, man. Enough love that even when our people don't want to hear what we got to say, we tell them anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's
When we out there on every Saturday, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago, either on the west side or the south side, you know what I'm saying, or even downtown, letting our people know, you know what I'm saying, the things that we need to do to get up out of this hellhole we're living in, man.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying, if we don't do it, who's gonna do it? Who is the people gonna be leaning on? These Christian pastors. Christianity has been around since slavery time,
right?
And where black people are, we are steady declining as a people, man.
Right.
We are steady getting worse, right? So
y'all gonna say, and that's why, according to the scriptures, so much blood is on these pastors' hands.
Right.
That's why our young men are study killing one another and being killed in the streets.
Right.
It is just got to the point where the women are being shot down,
right,
like animals.
Right. Yeah.
Our young women are
like
being
that video you saying.
The police shot the girl 5 times.
Right.
We have a lot of young women coming up missing off the streets of Chicago.
Right, right.
You know, not to be seen anymore. No bodies found. So we know that's either organ trading. I mean, we just being fed off of all these different nations. And all of it is stemming from us not turning back to the laws and the statutes and the commandments of the Most High and being misled by these wicked pastors.
Right. That's just gonna tell you what it takes for them to feed their lust.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they tell you, you know what I'm saying, that the law, all the laws besides one is done away with.
Right.
You gotta bring those ties.
You got to bring them ties.
Right. You gotta
this building needs fixing.
This building fund.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the more and they, you know, it was this one pastor, bro. I don't know if I don't remember the pastor's name or whatever, but this cat used to have a $100 line.
Right.
He used to have $100. First off, you start off with $100 line.
Right.
Once you're done with the $100 line,
right.
all right then, you know, there's all the hundreds.
Right.
Okay, the $50 line.
Right.
Okay, now 50. So y'all come with your 50s. Okay, that's all the 50s. All right, now y'all can come with anything else.
Like dig a little deep.
Yeah.
I know it hurt.
Y'all can come.
But you're gonna be blessed.
You need to get a blessing. You need to get a blessing. Go ahead.
Like I said, but back on the west side on Jackson, I recall a church where this pastor he had some kind of way he convinced this entire congregation to sell everything that they had.
Wow.
Houses, everything that they had, and turn all that money into him. And he disappeared on their butts.
Wow.
Back in the 80s, probably. 80s. On the west side.
That's deep, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever seen it's a documentary they did on it's a cat. His name is Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, the one who tricked everybody and poisoned everybody.
Yeah, took them over to that land. But
that was crazy.
That just goes to show you, though, you know what I'm saying, that these off the wall ideas,
right,
that these pastors is just coming up with and give a whim. Yeah. This ain't just started happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This has been going on for years.
Right.
And if y'all continue to go into that Christian church and continue to play with God, because that's what you're doing.
Right.
You're just gonna play with God. You're gonna pity pat with God for Sunday. You're gonna, oh yeah, Lord, I love you. And sing and dance all around that church and tell the Lord how much you love him on Sunday. And then you leave out of that Christian church and you go back to being the wicked monster that you walked up in there.
Right, so that's the whole point right there. I don't care how many years you've been going to these churches. If you really sit down and just think about it. You know, if you be honest with yourself, you ain't changed.
That's right.
You know, you still doing the same things you've been doing. Whatever you're doing behind closed doors, the Most High know about it.
That's right.
And the average person out here that call yourself a Christian or a Muslim, the penitentiaries is full of Christians and Muslims.
Damn right.
So that right there should tell you that crap ain't working for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Damn right.
You know.
But let's get back to the scripture.
Okay, so verse 12, keep reading?
Yeah.
Verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word.
Because you did what?
Despise this word.
Because you despise when you hear the priests and the prophets telling you, stop being a disgusting Christian. Stop celebrating Easter and wearing you know what I'm saying, your pink and purple gators, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and lollygagging around here and being all kind of vicious monster to your people. Stop, you know what I'm saying, stop selling drugs to your people.
Right.
So that because you despise the words of the true prophets of the Most High.
Right.
The people that's telling you, like, brother, we need to stop doing this and that. We need to take our spirit out of this place.
Right.
Stop loving Christmas and everything that the white man throws in your face. Everybody, you know, all in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community last week was running around and making Hallmark and every florist in the city rich.
Right.
And every florist in the country rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You filling up these pockets, you know what I'm saying? Talking about you showing your mama some love. When your mama, if you really want to show your mama some love, stop being a disgusting Christian. Stop celebrating these dumb holidays that don't have anything to do with the Most High in Christ. Right. Live your life as you are supposed to. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments to a T. Stop being a homosexual.
Right. Stop,
you know what I'm saying, being a disgusting drug addict.
Right.
Or a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't know which one's worse. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Killing and destroying your own people, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. If you want to show your mother how much you love her, you know what I'm saying? Read on now.
And trust in oppression and perverseness.
Read that for me again.
And trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
So you gonna trust what we is in this society. You know what I'm saying? All we are the oppressed in America. We ever since we've been here, we've been oppressed and been shown every perversion that you can think of.
Right, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Since slavery days, you've been eating that pork. Right. You know what I'm saying? Been forced to eat that pork and different things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Since slavery days, they've been making homosexuals out of our strong Black men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They used to call it breaking the buck.
Right.
Where they strip a strong Black man and tied him to a tree and had sex with that Black man in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? That homosexuality is part of what they do. That's never been our culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That is something totally disgusting and perverse. You know what I'm saying? To Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the true chosen people of the Most High.
That's
Read.
Right. Verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a branch already to fall.
Read that again.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a branch.
A breach.
A breach.
A breach is like, if you look at a breach, it's like if you think of a big crack in something,
mm-hmm.
like something is breached, mm-hmm. something is like a big breach. Read it. So read it again from the top.
Verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Ready to fall. Read.
Swelling out in a high wall.
Swelling out in a high wall. So this is meaning like something big is gonna fall. Read on.
Whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
At an instant, you're gonna see the ground fall from up under all of these establishments that you build to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everything that, you know what I'm saying, all these big, beautiful Christian churches that y'all erecting, you know what I'm saying, supposedly in the name of Christ, really in the name of Caesar Borgia,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But these things are going to crumble in the instance, man. And our responsibility as a priest and the prophets of the Most High is continue to spread the word of the Most High and follow these laws, the statutes, commandments, and be that example. You know what I'm saying, of what it means to actually change your life and become what the Most High wants you to be.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying, the men, priests, and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K under commanding General YAHANNA is going to be an example to the whole world. Read on. No. Matter of fact, drop that. We're going to go over to 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. 1 Timothy 3 and 1. Get that with you.
First Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop.
Now, if a man desires an office of a bishop, like I said before, we do not go by Christian dogma. You know what I'm saying? So the word bishop is just talking about a person in a high position of the school.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a general or something to that degree. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you desire to be in a high position in the school, then what? Read.
If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work.
He desires something good. You know what I'm saying? That's good for you to want to be a general in the I.S.U.P.K. It's something good for you to want to be a captain or, you know what I'm saying, or a high-ranking officer, you know what I'm saying, in the I.S.U.P.K. Read.
Verse 2. A bishop then must be blameless.
He must be blameless, meaning he must follow all the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you know what I'm saying, to a T. You know what I'm saying? As Christ said, be perfect as he is to be, as your Father in heaven is perfect. Read on.
The husband of one wife.
The husband of one wife. Oh, there you go, Ron. You can only have you can only have one woman, man.
Right.
Now you can only have one woman.
I see it.
You see it?
I'm looking at it.
That's it. Then we cut.
Yeah,
we cut.
I'm wrong.
We cut right there. The husband, when it's speaking right here of being a husband of one wife, it's not talking about a man and a woman in the least bit.
Right.
It's talking about doctrine. We must be under one doctrine. We must have one doctrine, one purpose. You know what I'm saying? The purpose for a priest and a prophet of the Most High, you know what I'm saying, in the I.S.U.P.K is to follow the law, statutes, and commandments and to show our people to how to do so we can achieve the kingdom.
Right.
That is our one wife. That is our main focus to grant our people the kingdom of the Most High, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians ruling this place, man.
That's right.
That is our one wife and our one agenda. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Vigilant, sober, of good behavior.
Vigilant, sober, of good behavior. You got to be vigilant. You got to be watchful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, you know what I'm saying, in your right mind. You know what I'm saying? You have to be on point. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on point, and you have to have good behavior. You have to be like the word says, seasoned with salt. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand how to move and behave, not, you know what I'm saying, only, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, in good situations, but in bad. We living in hell right now. Right. And we gotta learn how to do all of these things in the hell that we living in.
That's right.
But read on.
Given to hospitality.
Given to hospitality. You know what I'm saying? Being hospitable to your brothers and sisters, man. having compassion on your brothers and sisters, man. You have to have compassion for your own people out in these days, because the white man has no compassion.
Right.
He looks at you like an animal, man, and your people. You know what I'm saying? Like an animal. So if anything, when your people encounter you, they supposed to see that hospitality come from you. Read on.
Apt to teach.
Apt to teach. So we're not taking all the lessons and stuff that we get from wise men. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, go back over that class last week, and one of the things we have to do as priests and prophets of the Most High is to learn and stay up under wise men and get that, you know what I'm saying, get those breakdowns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we not getting those breakdowns for us to go sit in the corner and live a glorious lifestyle,
right,
because we are all knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have to be apt to teach. We got to be willing to get in front of our people and let them know what they need to be doing.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? How they can improve their life, how they can be in rulership as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This rulership ain't just for the man that decided to come thus far. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This rulership is for any brother and sister that's the Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Any of you brothers and sisters that wants to come into these ranks and do this work, that royalty is for you as well.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? But read on.
Verse 3, not given to wine.
Oh, I guess we can't drink. So we gotta throw this away.
No, we're not.
We gotta throw this away. Not giving the wine is not saying that you can't have any wine. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, Christ, you know what I'm saying, he drunk wine. You know what I'm saying? It was a wine bibber or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, it's to be given to wine is to be, you know what I'm saying, like an addict,
right,
like a drunkard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You given to wine, it controls you. You know what I'm saying? It makes you do something that's not of the Most High,
right,
that's not following the law, statutes, and commandments. When you get to a point to where your alcohol is dictating what your actions,
right,
and the law, statutes, and commandments not dictating your actions no more, then you give into wine.
Right.
You're not in your right mind. You're not sober and being in your right mind. Go ahead.
No striker.
No striker. No brother that just wanna, you know what I'm saying, just always, you know what I'm saying, just be in some kind of confrontation and fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Not greedy of filthy loser, but patient.
So we not to be greedy and filthy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, we can't be like these Christian pastors. You know what I'm saying? It's our responsibility not to embody what these Christian pastors is constantly, you know what I'm saying, just trying to see how much we can take from the people. But it's about, you know what I'm saying, it's about what we can do to help our people. You know what I'm saying? But read on.
But patient.
But be patient. You know what I'm saying? You got to be patient with your people. You know what I'm saying? We have tons and tons of responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to lend an ear to our people. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of the community, hear what the people's needs is, and try to, you know what I'm saying, help them through their situations.
That's right.
Even people in other Israelite groups call in and get their counsel from the priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can deny it if you want to. The proof is in the pudding. It's happening on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Brothers calling in, you know what I'm saying, and getting counsel from the heads of this school, from the captains and the officers in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Simple as that is going on a daily basis. But read.
Not a brawler. Not a brawler.
Right. Read.
Not covetous.
not covetous, you know what I'm saying? None of these things are we supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be envious over you know what I'm saying, our brother's possessions and different things of that nature. We're not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, out here, like I said, trying to, you know what I'm saying, kick off a fight at any given whim. And I.S.U.P.K, we get antagonized, you know what I'm saying? People come and say all type of off the wall things to us. As long as they don't put their hands on us, we ain't finna be out there fighting.
That's right.
If you do make that step, you know what I'm saying, step out of your body if you want to. This is not the Christian church.
That's right.
And this is not what you want. So don't pull it. All of these men is properly trained. All of these men that you see in the I.S.U.P.K is properly trained to handle themselves. So you might want to, you know what I'm saying, approach them, you know what I'm saying, in the right fashion. And as long as you do that and don't embark on our space and our territory, then we are not a brawling type. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna hurt a fly as long as it's not encroaching on our space.
That's right.
But read on.
Verse 4. One that ruleth well his own house.
One that ruleth well what?
His own house.
His own house. You know what I'm saying? You have to rule your house. You know what I'm saying? It's a responsibility for a priest and a prophet of the Most High to rule their house, man. So you can't be sitting up there claiming to be a priest and a prophet of the Most High, and you got your woman and your kids running you, man.
Right.
It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? The word clearly just says that. And we're talking about the laws of a priest. You know what I'm saying? For you to be a priest and a prophet of the Most High, you have to rule your house. Simple as that. Read on.
Having his children in subjection with all gravity.
And having his children in subjection with all gravity. You know what I'm saying? So however things are supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, in your household, you have to rule that thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be in line according to how things are supposed to be in your household as you running it.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 5. For if a man knoweth not how to rule his own house.
So if you don't know how to rule your own house, read.
How shall he take care of the church of God?
How should you take care of the church of the Most High? You know what I'm saying? And think that you can run, you know what I'm saying, a community, or you can run, you know what I'm saying, a nation of people.
Right.
If you can't even control the things that's going on up under your own roof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this scripture right here is telling us it's a law for you to be able to control your own household. If you can't control your own household, you're not going to be able to be in a government position in a nation. Right. And run and govern a nation and tell brothers how they need to move and operate, and you can't handle what's going up under your own roof.
Right. Your wife telling you what to do.
Damn right. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Not a novice.
Not a novice.
No, okay. Not a novice. Lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil.
So you can't be a novice sitting, you know what I'm saying, sitting just watching, you know what I'm saying, some on the sidelines. You can't just be a novice, because you can fall into the condemnation of the devil. And as we know who the devil is,
that's
you know
right.
What I'm saying, in the I.S.U.P.K, we're gonna teach it, and we're gonna teach it, and on and on and on again. You know what I'm saying? It's the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And that's it. It's simple as that. You're gonna fall into the same condemnation as the devil by following him and being a novice, following him and thinking it's okay for, you know what I'm saying, black. Well, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? You could do what you want to do.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying, being a novice and letting everybody handle things how they want to handle things. I'm going to tell you like this. If my son comes home and is homosexual, he's getting disowned.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's getting away from me.
Right.
That's what it is. He's gonna get that away from me. You go live that lifestyle over there.
That's
right. Me and mine, we're gonna follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Same thing with my daughters. So it's simple as that. If my sons and my daughters, it's gonna come down to it. If y'all decide y'all want to be a homosexual and live a different type of lifestyle and all that nonsense, y'all gonna have to do that somewhere else and fall up under that condemnation of the devil. You can go and do whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying, in this society, but me and my household, we're gonna follow the Lord.
That's right.
The worst law, statutes, commandments of the Most High.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 7. Moreover, he must have a good report of them which are without.
You must have what?
You must have a good report of them which are without.
He must have a good report of them that are without, which are without. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? We are the people without. You know what I'm saying? We are the people that's struggling, you know what I'm saying, on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, always needing another nation to provide some kind of help, you know what I'm saying, in order for us to survive, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have to get to a point to where it is, you know what I'm saying, that we have a good rapport with everybody, which means we have a good reputation, you know what I'm saying? As priests and prophets of the Most High, it's essential for all of us to have a good reputation. One of the things that brought me into this school is because when I first heard about the school, you know what I'm saying, I'm a skeptic.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna research it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get caught into no nonsense. Right. So I'm gonna research it to a T. I wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, that the generals didn't have anything, you know what I'm saying, shady in their background and different things of that case. And you know what? After I did all my research and everything, you know what I came up with? These brothers is blameless.
That's right.
You can't go on the internet and find out nothing, you know what I'm saying, disgusting and nasty about the generals and different things at this school, the captains and different things at this school. Even if you come across some videos, these videos have been proven to be wrong.
That's right.
They have been proven to be somebody just spreading lies and nonsense. But go ahead, Doc.
Lest he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil.
If he fall into reproach and the snare of the devil, the trap that the white man is setting up for every black and Hispanic and Native Indian across this land, man. We have tons of these traps that the white man is setting up for us. And if we don't follow these laws as priests and prophets of the Most High, we would get caught up into these things.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We will become, you know what I'm saying, what they want us to become.
Right. Come
out here and try to, you know what I'm saying, get everybody to wear purple and started, you know what I'm saying, accepting, you know what I'm saying, Africans and white people and get, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters' lives killed and demolished, you know what I'm saying? Start our own thing, you know what I'm saying, and do as we feel like doing, you know what I'm saying? If we don't continue to follow these laws as a priest, you know what I'm saying? Keeping what's essential first, which is rulership, getting rulership for our people, man. We're going to drop that right there. We're going to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 29 from there. And you know what I'm saying? Well, we have to make sure that priest and prophet, because, you know what I'm saying, as being ahead of something, you know, and being in that position, you know what I'm saying, it's always going to be things aimed at you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the snares of the devil, the white man has tons of traps set up to take out these heads, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thankful for the Most High in Christ, for, you know what I'm saying, men like Commander General YAHANNA, you know what I'm saying, like General Muhammad, like General Maya, all of these powerful men, that hold on to this truth, man, have been holding on for years and years, man, and continue to go on down the line, man, and establishing something major and powerful, man. And speaking of that, you know what I'm saying, July 25th to the 28th, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have the fire weekend down here, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, in our city, Chicago, you know what I'm saying, all the generals going to come out, you know what I'm saying, everybody's going to be here, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, all the heavy hitters coming down here for the Bantu Festival, for camp, you know what I'm saying, a heavy lecture, you know what I'm saying, right on the 25th. Captain Katazai is coming down here for the 12 tribe breakdown lecture, man. Something gonna be heavy, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna end it off on the 28th, you know what I'm saying, at Rainbow Park Beach. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, a barbecue for all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Man.
That's right.
Come out, you know what I'm saying, enjoy. See the brotherhood in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for it. You can see the brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Come get fed, you know what I'm saying? Come have a drink with the brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have a conversation. Get whatever kind of counsel you want on that day. There's going to be tons of priests and prophets of the Most High that's going to be out there at your disposal at that time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that lightly and for granted. You know what I'm saying? We come in these classes to learn the breakdown of from coming straight from the Most High, you know what I'm saying, the breakdowns for us to be able to give them to you, you know what I'm saying, for you to fix the things and the problems that you have in your life, to save your life, you know what I'm saying? That's what we are. That's our agenda, you know what I'm saying, to raise our people up out of this hell, out of this madness.
Right.
But go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 27. 20, you said 29.
Yeah, come on.
But this I say, brethren, the time is short.
The time is what?
Short.
The time is short, you know what I'm saying? Black people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The reason why we have such an urgency, you know what I'm saying? Because people would look at it like, man, these cats, you know what I'm saying, they nonstop, you know what I'm saying? Classes every day of the week, you know what I'm saying? Every Saturday they out in the street. Or, you know what I'm saying, brothers in other cities from Friday. You got Captain DeBar Mob going all the way down, you know what I'm saying, to Milwaukee,
right.
You know what I'm saying, and raising them brothers out there,
right.
You know what I'm saying, up at the same time,
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying, on Friday. And then you have Saturday in Chicago. We got brothers in other cities that's going out every single week trying to raise up our people. Why? Because we don't have a lot of time to waste, man.
Right.
These people, you know what I'm saying, this is a war. You know what I'm saying? It's a war going on outside for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a war against Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and they trying to demolish us. You know what I'm saying? But it's time, and this time we finna rise up out of this nonsense.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are continuing to do and to show the Most High that we ain't gonna give him no rest. And in this word, it says to give him no rest. You know what I'm saying? To continue to be at his doorstep and continue to, you know what I'm saying, be his door down, like, Lord, we ready to get up out of this hell that we living in.
That's right.
Read on.
It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
So us, you know what I'm saying, that have wives, we have to be like we don't have a wife. What does that mean? Just like I said, our agenda is the top agenda that we have is waking up Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians so that we can get rulership in this place. That's our first agenda. That's the main objective. You know what I'm saying? So we have to ignore the fact that we have a wife at home and different things like that. We have to ignore that fact. Why? Because the Most High has things for us to handle. You know what I'm saying? For us to handle, you know what I'm saying, what the Most High has for on our agenda first is showing him that we are loyal to him and that so he don't remove these things away from us.
Right.
Like all of our blessings It comes from the Most High.
That's right.
But it's come from following what He what He wants us to do. If we decide that we are not going to follow these things can at any time end up being removed. We're going to go to a story that shows you that. So I'm going to drop that. We're going to drop that. We're going to go down to Ezekiel chapter 24 and verse 15. Our agenda as priests and prophets of the Most High is to continue to raise up Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? We go out every week to raise our brothers up out of their low condition, man. To get them to stop smoking weed. And we have accomplished these things on a mass level, man. If you was down at that Passover, you can see how many brothers' lives have been changed from this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game or a fable. You know what I'm saying? This is really happening.
That's right.
We seeing brothers' lives being changed.
Right.
Myself personally, you know what I'm saying? I was a stinking, disgusting Christian not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? And I won't forget that.
Right.
And I think the Most High in Christ, you know what I'm saying, that this truth came into my life and changed me from being that disgusting person that I was.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's happening on a daily basis. But let's get to this story right here. Talk about this brother that, you know what I'm saying, that needed to become an example, you know what I'm saying, of what could happen. You know what I'm saying, if we don't follow that last scripture and act like we don't have a wife, even though we have a wife, act like we had none when it comes to doing the work of the Most High, when it comes to do the work of the Lord, when it comes to raising Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians up out of a low state. Right. When it comes down to that, you know what I'm saying, the Most High takes his work seriously, and he has set up laws, you know what I'm saying, that and repercussions if you don't follow these laws, you know what I'm saying, and we're about to witness that. Read on.
Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 15. Also the word of the Lord came unto me, saying.
So the word of the Lord came unto him, saying what? Verse
16. Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thy eyes.
So what the Most High is telling this brother is, you know what I'm saying, like, you seem distracted. You seem distracted from the things that I do. You got a desire in your eye. I'm gonna take that away from you then. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna allow, you know what I'm saying, that beautiful woman that you have, you know what I'm saying, to be a distraction from you doing my work,
right?
You know, I'm gonna do you a solid real quick.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
With the stroke.
I'm gonna take her up out of here with a stroke. The Most High, you know what I'm saying? And the word, it says the Most High is a terrible power, man. He is a terrible power. So if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't understand what we dealing with, you know what I'm saying, as, you know what I'm saying, as men that take that oath, man, that take that oath, that, you know what I'm saying, we like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, because the brother could come to you and he asks you, you know what I'm saying, you sure you ready for this?
Right.
He give you the opportunity. Right. You give you the opportunity to say, stop right there. Like, no, I don't think I'm ready for that. I ain't ready to take on that task.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The brother come to you and they're like, you sure you ready for this? It's not a light thing, right, to be a priest and a prophet of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, man. This ain't a light thing. This is not nothing that you sneeze at. Right. This is a heavy task, you know what I'm saying? And these powerful brothers that you see, you know what I'm saying, that be out there on the street corners, you know what I'm saying, don't take them for granted. Don't take them lightly. You know what I'm saying? These brothers make a lot of sacrifices and do the things that they want, because honestly, nobody in their right mind wants to be out there doing what we have to do on a weekly basis. Right. We would rather, honestly, we would rather be doing something totally different. You know what I'm saying? But we know that the Most High, he has a calling on our life, and this is what we have been ordained to do. This is what we signed up for. So we have to complete the task.
That's right.
So go ahead. Read on.
Yet neither shall thou mourn nor weep, neither shall thy tears run down.
So not only did the Most High say, you know, yeah, I'm gonna take the desire of your eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that, you know what I'm saying, up off your hand. You know what I'm saying? He also told the brother, you ain't even gonna don't even take time to mourn. Don't even cry about her being gone.
Right.
Read on.
It says, neither shall thou tears run down.
Read.
Verse 17. Forbear to cry.
Like, forbear to cry, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put away crying. It ain't no time for that. Read on.
Make no mourning.
Make no mourning. Read on.
For the dead.
For the dead. Now, make no mourning for it. Don't sit around moping, get up. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. Read.
Bind the tire of thy head upon thee.
Bind, you know what I'm saying? You put on your war scarf. Go ahead.
And put on thy shoes.
And throw your boots on your feet.
Upon thy feet.
Read.
And cover not thy lips.
And don't close your mouth. Get out there and do what I told you to do. Preach and prophesy. You know what I'm saying? Be a priest of the Most High. Prophesy to the people. Read.
And eat not the bread of men.
Eat not the bread of men. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow the same thing like other men follow. Read.
Verse 18. So I spake unto the people in the morning, and at evening my wife died.
So he went out and did his job that he signed up for, to be a priest and a prophet of the Most High. He tied his war scarf on, threw on his boots, and got out there and preached and prophesied to his people. You know what I'm saying? And in the evening, his wife did die. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Most High told him it was gonna happen. Read.
And I did in the morning as I was commanded.
And he still did his job. Read.
Verse 19. And the people said unto me, wilt thou not tell us what these things are to us, that thou do of so?
Read.
20. Then I answered them, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, 21. Speak unto the house of Israel.
Speak unto who?
Speak unto the house of Israel.
To everybody.
To the house of Israel.
To the heathen.
To the house of Israel.
To America.
To the house of Israel.
To the house of Israel. Which goes to show you once again that this right here is not for everybody, man.
That's right.
This is only for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
The law, statutes, and commandments was made and it is to be given to one people. Like, do other people hear us out there preaching and prophesying to our own people? Yes, they hear it. You know what I'm saying? They might understand some of it. You know what I'm saying? But these laws, statutes, and commandments, they wasn't made for them.
Right. Nor
was the promises behind them. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. You know what I'm saying? You can follow it. You can follow and in the kingdom of the Most High, you ain't gonna have no choice but to follow.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the promises is promised to one people,
right,
and given to one people, and that is the children of Israel, and that's it.
Right.
You know.
Thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will profane my sanctuary.
Read.
The excellency of your strength, the desire of your eye, and that which your soul pitieth.
That which your soul pitieth, you know what I'm saying? The time and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, that he's going through, you know what I'm saying? Losing his wife and different things of that nature. Read.
And your sons and your daughters, whom ye have left, shall fall by the sword.
Read.
22. And ye shall do as I have done. Ye shall not cover your lips.
You shall not cover your lips. So his household is just falling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? His whole household, you know what I'm saying, before his eyes,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying, it's falling. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he still have to do what the Most High set out for him to do.
Right.
And not give any thought or mourning to that. And it's a reason behind all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason behind what the Most High wanted him to do. And we're gonna catch that at the end. But read.
Nor eat the bread of men.
Read.
Verse 23.
So you don't handle this like other men will handle this, because another man won't be able to, you know what I'm saying, to deal with this. He'll probably have to call off work and all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, it's like, don't even take time of mourning.
Right.
Get out there and do what I need you to do. Wake my people up. Read.
Verse 23. And your tires shall be upon your heads, and your shoes upon your feet.
Read.
Ye shall not mourn, nor weep.
Read.
But ye shall pine away for your iniquities, and mourn one towards another.
So what you should do is follow, you know what I'm saying, just like I follow, you know what I'm saying, going through these perils and everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't mourn or weep, you know what I'm saying? Just do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get you know what I'm saying, pine away your iniquities, you know what I'm saying? Stop sinning against the Most High and do what you supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? But read on.
Verse 24. Thus Ezekiel is unto you a sign.
Ezekiel is a sign to the people. You know what I'm saying? He is a sign to the people. This is why the Most High performed what he did. You know what I'm saying? Is he needed to be an example of what can happen. You know what I'm saying? If a man desire for a woman be over, you know what I'm saying, the desire of the agenda that the Most High has given them to do his work. Read.
Okay, thus Ezekiel is unto you. According to all that he has done, shall ye do.
So Ezekiel was a sign, and the people that daughters and sons had to fall by the sword, they ought to do the same. Read.
And when this cometh, ye shall know that I am the Lord God.
And when these things happen to you, just like it happened to Ezekiel, you should know that the Most High is the power. Read.
Verse 25. Also, thus, Son of Man, shall it not be in the day when I take from them their strength,
Read.
the joy of their glory,
Read.
the desire of their eyes,
the desires of your eyes. So if anything that you as a priest and a prophet, as you regard higher than the Most High, or what the Most High called you to do, and just know that you putting that thing in jeopardy of being removed from your life. Read on.
And that whereupon thy set their minds.
And whereupon you set your mind. What you thinking about on a daily basis, your agenda that you have set up as top priority. The Lord is telling you right here about prioritizing.
Wow.
And the priority, it is just like the structure that's set up in Corinthians. You know what I'm saying? With the Most High being on top of the throne, Christ under him, man, and then the woman. And then the children. Wow. That's how it goes. That's the hierarchy, and that's how your focus should be. That's how you should prioritize it. If you don't prioritize it, things in that fashion, and you put one above the other and different things like that, and you shuffle it up how you feel like you should, you put those things in jeopardy, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High don't play.
Right.
That's what you got to realize.
Right.
He don't play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He would take some people up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He did. In this word, he say, I killed.
Right.
I kill. I make alive. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand who you're dealing with. Exactly. The Most High don't play no game.
Right.
Read on.
Their sons and their daughters. Verse 26. That he that escapeth in that day shall come unto thee, to cause thee to hear it with thy ears.
So you should all that escape these things, you know what I'm saying, that escape these things from happening, they should, you know what I'm saying, make it known to the people, let them hear it with their ears, you know what I'm saying, all the things that happen. But read
verse 27. In that day shall thy mouth be open to him which is escaped.
Read.
And thou shalt speak and be no more dumb.
Don't be no more dumb. Don't be silent about what's going on and what needs to happen. Don't be give these laws, statutes, and commandments to the Lord's people, man. We've been quiet for too long in a corner, you know what I'm saying, trying to be good slaves, man. It's time for the priests and the prophets to come and take the mantle of what the Most High has set up for us to do, man. Speak and prophesy this word to the people, man. Tell the people what will befall them if they don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, to a T. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that it's possible for them to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Teach them the spirit behind the law, statutes, and commandments, so they will be more abreast of completing them, man, to a T, and not just, you know what I'm saying, doing something and you know, feeling like they can just go into a church building and dance away all of their problems, man. And, you know what I'm saying, and scream and shout to the top of their lungs all their problems out, man. Read.
And thou shalt be a sign unto them, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
And at that point, everybody is going to know the Lord is the Lord, man. And that is the reason why we do our job that we supposed to do, man. Because what we don't want to do is anger the Lord, man. Yeah. What we want to do is follow these laws and statutes and commandments to a T. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we understand, you know what I'm saying, just like it says, you know what I'm saying, the full duty of a man is following these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's our full duty, you know what I'm saying. Everything else is an added, you know what I'm saying. We follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. The Lord is satisfied with us, then we will be in proper position, you know what I'm saying, to accomplish what we need to accomplish on this earth. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to drop that. We're going to go over to Matthew chapter 6. Was going to start at 24, but for time's sake, we're going to get a little deeper into the scripture. We was going to start from 24 to 34, but right now we're going to start. Let's start right here at, let's start at 30. Let's start at 32.
Matthew's what?
6 and 32.
6:32. Concept.
War is gonna start at 24. So just for your notes, go from 24 to 34.
24 to 34.
Yeah, we running out of time, man.
6.
Okay, now start at 27.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 27. Which of you by taking thought can add 1 cube unto thy stature?
So 1 cubit to your stature. You can't, you taking thought of your own life, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, matter of fact, we got to start at 25 at least. Start at 25.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life.
Take what?
Take no thought for your life.
Take no thought for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a heavy statement right there. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to say, don't even think about your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, put your life on the line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, chop your life up, you know what I'm saying, like to whatever that is to happen, you know what I'm saying. That's a heavy statement, you know what I'm saying, for somebody to tell you to do something like that. But we know that as Christ telling you to do that, that Christ ain't gonna tell you nothing to hurt yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Christ is gonna tell you something that's gonna be beneficial for you. But go ahead.
Like and I just have to say that's not a. I mean, that's heavy. To not be worried about what you're gonna eat or what you're gonna wear, or worrying about your bills, or worrying about your kids or your wife, to not be concerned about the cares of this world.
Right.
That's I mean, you got to be really seasoned to be able to focus like that and not, let things overwhelm you.
I believe when it comes down to it, that's what it takes. And you know what I'm saying, like, and even in the scriptures it says though, the faith without works is dead. Right. So for you to understand that you can continue to do these works, knowing that in the back of your mind, you telling yourself, man, I need to handle this, I need to handle that. But no, this work right here, this comes first. Like we talking about the priorities. Right. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High has something for you to accomplish, you have to put that top priority. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or what we do is we put everything else in jeopardy anyway, because it's going to be shambles. If we don't handle what the Most High wants us to handle, everything else is going to be in shambles anyway. That's right. Right. Read on.
What ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink,
read.
Nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on.
Read.
Is not the life more than meat?
It's not your life more than just eating food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't life supposed to be about more than just eating food, right?
That's right.
Read.
And the body then remnant?
Then the body, then the clothes that you put on your body. If you look at all these social media sites, man, Facebook, Instagram, can't even think of the rest of what the I can't even think of right now. Snapchat, all that nonsense. All you see every day is people, you know what I'm saying, post down how they look, what they got on, what they eat, where they at, you know what I'm saying, where they at, you know what I'm saying? Like life is supposed to be about something more than that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's agenda ain't what you putting down your throat. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's agenda ain't what you know what I'm saying, ain't what you got on.
Right. It's not what's going into our bodies, it's what's coming out.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's a precept.
Yeah, that's a precept. That's a heavy precept as well. Go ahead.
Verse 26. Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not. So
the fowls of the air, they sow not. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a 9 to 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They don't go to their slavery. They we have to go. You know what I'm saying? But read.
Neither do they reap.
Neither do they reap. So they not, you know what I'm saying? They not going like, you know what I'm saying, to no garden and plant nothing so they can eat later, and then they go and reap their harvest.
Right.
But read.
Nor gather unto barns.
Read.
Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them.
But to your heavenly Father feedeth them. You know what I'm saying? The Most High makes sure that these birds eat. Read.
Are ye not much better than they?
So you don't think the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the Most High value you more than he value these birds that don't reap or sow?
Right.
When you reap and sow, you know what I'm saying, you do all of these things. Read.
Which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto thy stature?
Like so by you taking thought, like can you make yourself a little bit taller?
Nah, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, can you do just by you taking the thought? You can't do none of these things. All of these things is contingent upon the Most High.
Let's
read on.
Verse 28. And why take ye thought for remnant? Consider the lilies of the field.
Read.
How they grow. They toil not.
They toil not. They don't have to work for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read.
Neither do they spin.
They don't have to toil. They don't have to spin. So they don't have to sew no garment together. You know what I'm saying? But read.
Verse 29. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory,
even King Solomon as we know, that's the richest king of all time. You know what I'm saying? He had more money than anybody.
That's
Read.
Was not arrayed like one of these.
Yeah, he couldn't put on an outfit that look, you know what I'm saying, as good as these lilies. Read.
Verse 30. Wherefore, if God so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you?
Now he clothes something like this that it is perishable. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, you know, one day they looking beautiful, and then the next day they cast into the oven. They over with, they done. You know what I'm saying? And he clothed them as beautiful as he does.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? In that little span of time, you are worth way more than that.
That's right.
But read.
O ye of little faith.
O ye of little faith. You got to show the Most High that you have faith that, you know what I'm saying, that he is going to be a righteous and a just God, man. You know what I'm saying? And all of this work that we putting in, you know what I'm saying, forsaking the fact that we have families, you know what I'm saying, and different things of that nature, thinking about, you know what I'm saying, having love for our nation and our community and our people even more exceedingly than our personal life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We have a just and a righteous God that's going to reward that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They reward that type of brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Verse 31. Therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink?
Take no thought of these things, these trivial things, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to you prioritizing your life, you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to you prioritizing whether I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, go to Red Lobster or I'm finna go to camp.
Right.
Or I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go and, you know what I'm saying, to over here to this liquor store, or I'm finna go, you know, I'm finna go to class.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Prioritize yourself the right way, you know what I'm saying? Make the right decision, man. Don't think about, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like what you know what I'm saying, like my family got to eat and different things of that nature. The Most High gonna take care of these things, you know what I'm saying? But do his work, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that that's your top priority over everything else, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people will be like, oh man, you sound crazy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, serving the Most High is my top priority, and the priests and the rest of the priests and the prophets of the I.S.U.P.K. That's the reason why brothers' lives are being saved, because our agenda is not just our physical family, but our whole entire family, which is all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, who we go out and put our life on the line for on a daily basis. Read on.
Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? Verse 32. For after all these things do the Gentiles seek.
After all these things that the Gentiles seek. You know what I'm saying? The Gentiles seek to be the flyers. You know what I'm saying? They seek out you know what I'm saying, every possession that you can think about having, all of the great food that you can think about putting into your body. These are things that the Gentiles focus on. So they're going to be, you know what I'm saying, better than you at achieving these things, because these trivial things, you know what I'm saying, they want to be able to rub into your face. And plus they have you as their slave to acquire these things in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They are ahead of you from the start. You know what I'm saying? Because they have you to help them acquire what they want to acquire on this earth as far as physical possessions.
Right.
Read on.
For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things.
Because the Most High knows that you need to eat. He knows that you need clothes to put on your back. He knows that, you know what I'm saying, that you need water and different things to drink, man. He knows these things, but read.
33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
Seek ye first what?
But seek ye first the kingdom of the power.
What is the kingdom of the power? Officer One.
The kingdom is his righteousness, the law, statutes, and commandments, following his law, statutes, commandments. It say we could bring heaven, right? Heaven is inside of us. Okay. So we're supposed to live with integrity, and follow these law, statutes, and commandments. And like you said, teach the people they wrongs and tell them what they're supposed to be doing and not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you own to it, but the kingdom of the Most High, what are we seeking for?
What are for the Most High to come back?
And for him to come back and do what?
Take over. Set up his kingdom. Come back and set up his kingdom.
What is this kingdom that he was set up?
The kingdom he was set up?
What kingdom is he coming to set? What is I.S.U.P.K coming back to establish on the earth?
He coming back to putting us back on top.
That's right. That's right. You got it right. Yeah, the kingdom of the Most High is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to be back in rulership, man. And so when Christ come back, that's what he's gonna establish. That has to be our top priority. That will be our top priority. In the I.S.U.P.K, that's why we tell people the kingdom is in us. The kingdom is in this school because that's our agenda. Right. You know what I'm saying? Our agenda is for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to be on top. And we follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So we have the kingdom of heaven inside of us. So read on.
And his righteousness.
And his righteousness. His righteousness is following the law, statutes, and commandments to a T. Read.
And all these things shall be added unto you.
And what?
And all these things shall be added unto you.
You ain't gonna have to worry about what you're gonna be eating and drinking when we, as white people, are sitting in their kingdom right now. They're not worried about what they're gonna eat and drink.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to worry about getting up and worrying about, you know what I'm saying, what bills need to be paid and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because this is their kingdom. And when we are in our kingdom, we're not gonna have to worry about what we're gonna have to wear, what we're gonna have to eat and drink, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna be living the life of a king, and we're gonna be living as princes and princesses in this place. You know?
That's right.
You got something about?
Nah, sir.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Verse 34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow.
So take no thought for tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, and thinking about, you know what I'm saying, some things that you know what I'm saying, that doesn't concern you at the present moment. The Most High, he's going to take care of everything else. You know what I'm saying? If you doing and you following his agenda, he's going to take care of everything else, and everything is going to fall into place. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Read on.
For the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself.
It's gonna work itself out, because the Most High is righteousness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He is a righteous and holy power that's gonna continue to take care of because you taking care of his agenda, he's gonna put you in a position to where you don't have to worry about what's gonna happen tomorrow.
That's right.
Or, you know what I'm saying, the first is coming up.
Right.
You know how people be like, man, the first one come up.
Right.
Like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay all these.
Right.
I don't know how I'm gonna pay all these bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just do what the Most High wants you to do.
That's
you know what I'm saying? What the Most High tells you have to do as priests and prophets of the Most High, and he is gonna work everything else out. Read on.
Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
Sufficient to the day is the evil thereof. Sufficiency, like just saying that the Most High is gonna allow enough to be enough for that day.
That's right.
Simple as that. Whatever evils that will fall you at that time, you know what I'm saying, like the oppression that we living in and all of that stuff is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, be done away with, you know what I'm saying, as long as you continue to do what the Most High wants you to do.
Right.
Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Well, on that note, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, that's my time. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer or one of them.
Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8 and 10, means tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara. Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase